Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. So last week I asked a question, what y'all like the best, and I want to say 99.8% said you like the 3D bags, boxes, treats, and stuff. So you are going to be getting Tuesdays, and I am going to definitely sneak in some cards every once in a while because I still love making cards. I love teaching like technique cards and something different. So yeah, you're going to still see a card every once in a while, but most of the time I'm planning on doing some kind of 3D. And Tuesday is probably going to be more of a quick and easy, even though this one's easy, but it's not like a quick and easy, like, you know, a really quick one to do. But yeah. So for those of you who are new to my channel and you like 3D projects or bags, boxes, little treat favors, party favors, stick around, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up when you like it. And please share with your friends because, yeah, all that really helps my channel to grow. And I'm really working on that. So thank you so much for doing that. All right, so I really love this little guy and it's so cute. This bundle is so stinking adorable. It could be for like Valentine's Day, any occasion, birthday, any occasion. But this one is just sending birthday hugs, and I put two of the little hamsters. Aren't they stinking adorable? I did use my Ohuhu markers to color these, which is what I'm going to do today because I couldn't find enough browns that I liked in my blends, but you can definitely use your blends. There are quite a few. Even if you've gotten the flesh tones, there's a lot of flesh tones in there that you can use. But you know how I am with the Ohuhu markers. I just love them, and I love the tips on them. So yeah, I'm going to use them today. I'm going to switch back and forth with those because I still love the blends. They do a really good job. And, you know, they're really inexpensive for what you get. And the Ohuhus are very competitive as well. And you get a lot for your money with those. So I do have them linked in the description below. I have the mid-tone ones and the regular ones that I got because I love the mid-tones. They fill in where you need something in between. All right, let's get started with this. All right, so this is what I'm using for this. It is the Hearts and Hugs bundle. Isn't it so cute? I love everything on this one. They're all so stinking cute, and I love the animals. You know how much I love to color. So yeah, I just love to color those. So I'm using the sentiment and everything out of here. These are the dies here. And I pulled out the dies that I'm using, the little hamster die and these hearts that I'm going to be putting on this box. I'm changing the color on this one to Petunia Pop, one of our new in colors. This is Shy Shamrock. So this is the 2024-26 Designer Series paper. These are all our in colors. This is what I'm using today. I'm not going to use the circles. I'm going to use the stripes. So you just get an idea of something other thing that you can do. All right, so I'm also on this one going to still use some of the bubble bath because these are what I'm going to cut the stars out of. Look how cute that is too. Wouldn't that be cute on a card? I think that'd be adorable on a card. All right, so let's get started with this. This is a slider box, so you can pull it out like that. It's very tight in here. I like it tight because when they grab it, I don't want it to slide down. So I usually make it pretty tight. All right. Now what I have in these are these mini Twix. Well, actually in this one I have the Butterfingers and the Baby Ruths, but I didn't have enough Butterfingers. So I told you it's dangerous to have these candies in my craft room because when I'm crafting, I may grab one every once in a while. So these are the minis. These are not the fun size. So it is different. These are smaller. I'm going to use the Twix today and the Butterfingers, or the Baby Ruth. I'm getting all confused here. But you can put whatever candy you want in it. It's a good size. So I'm going to use these. But yeah, you can fit 4 in there. So that's what I used for that one. But remember, these are what I showed in my Dollar Tree haul. So just look for minis on here because these are definitely different. These are more bite size than the fun size. You can like take at least 2 bites. All right, so let's get started. I'm just gonna set the candy and all this aside. And this is the Petunia Pop that we are using. And for this, for the bottom part of the box, you'll need a piece 7 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then you will need, for the top, one piece that's 7 1/2 by 5 7/8. And then you're going to mat it with the piece that's 4 1/4 by 5 7/8. So this is the piece that we're matting it with. And we're just going to wrap it. We're not going to like cut each side. But if you like it better cut, you can do that as well. And then I think that's everything that we're going to use except for a piece of basic white, and I'm using the thick because I love using the thick for our little hamsters and for our sentiment. So I am going to grab a Memento Black and we are going to stamp first. Now if you're new to stamping, if you have rubber stamps, you don't need the little mat. The little mat really helps with photopolymer. So that's why I didn't grab the mat for this one, but look how stinking cute he is. I'm going to only do one and color it for you because I already colored another one. And then I'm going to just do the sentiment up at the top and I'll just cut that. There we go. I'm sorry my voice is funny today because my allergies, Texas. The allergies are crazy here. All right, so if you have the Ohuhu markers, I'm going to tell you what colors there are because I know some of you have ordered them. So there's E470, and then I'm using E090, E280, E220, and E210. So those are all the ones that I'm going to use. Usually when I go through these, I will swatch them as I go. So I'll like make sure it's the shade I want to use. And let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit for you. All right, so I'm going to color this part of him, the light, because it does seem like on a little hamster they have that little white furry part. You can color these however you like. There's so many ways to color them. And then I'm looking at these because on the mid-tone markers, the one side is a bullet and this one is the chisel side. So on the mid-tones, you're going to get a bullet point. Now we're going to use the lighter color. I always start with the light and then go back and color the darker. I feel like I have more control that way. There's a lot of ways to do it. Some people start with the dark, some people start with the light. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can do it. And you don't even have to shade these if you don't want to. I'm going to take the darker. By the way, on these, the one that has this gray line is the brush point. So I'm going to go with this and just shade a little bit. Just around his eyes and nose, and I'm going to give him a little, I don't know, I feel like a hamster has one of those little like widow's peaks things. So we are going to color that. And I usually just like to brush up. Seems like it's easier to blend. I'll leave his little belly lighter there. And then this one I think is a little darker. So I'm going to just do a little bit of this. And then we're going to go back and blend that. And you want to do this in small increments if you're new to this, because it'll blend a lot better if you do it like a little at a time. Sometimes in the videos I do it a little bit faster, so I do a little larger areas, but it's better to do small. All right, now I'm going to take this pink one and I'm going to do it in his ears, right underneath his eyes, like little cheeks. I thought I had a lighter one of this for his nose, but I'm going to do his hands as well. Maybe I decided not to use that. I don't know. So I wanted to do his nose pink, but let's see, is this it? Yeah, I think this might be it. There. Isn't he so dang cute though? I'm going to go a little bit inside his ear with that too, just for a little shading. All right, I'm going to leave it because sometimes I can really go crazy and just keep on coloring, but we're going to leave him like that. I'm going to zoom back out here, and we are going to grab our dies. I am going to cut out our little hamster guy like this, and then we're going to do the little hearts. So I'm going to just cut this smaller. Let's cut out our birthday hugs here. And we'll finish that when we get done cutting these out. So I can run these all together through the cut and emboss. All right, I'll be right back with these, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here's our little hamster. Look how adorable he is. And then on here, my little tray, I got a bunch of the little hearts. So I'm going to just push these off because we're going to use those. All right, so let's just scoot these out of the way, get our box made, and we will be ready to go. Okay, so we are going to score first. Okay, so we are going to score this piece, the 7 5/8, or 7 3/4 by 4 1/4. We are going to score this at 1 6 3/4. Then you're going to turn it on the 4 1/4 inside, and you're going to score it at 1 3 1/4. Don't worry about all the measurements. They will be in the inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. And then this is the top part, and we're only scoring on the 7 1/2 inch side. So we're going to score that at 1 3 1/4, 4 1/4, and 6 1/2. So that is it for our top piece. All right, so that is it. Oh, our matte piece. Let's go ahead and score this. So always use the thicker side of the stylus for your designer series paper. You're going to score this at 1 3 1/4. Okay, so that is it. So let's grab all our pieces here and put our box together. So on this one, we are going to cut these. This is the bottom part of our box. I'm going to also cut in the edges because I don't like when it hangs over on these. And we're doing it both on the same side. On both sides the same. All right, and then this one we don't have to cut at all. So let's sharpen our score marks on both of these. And also on your designer series paper, you want to fold that. You actually could just use your fingers on that. All right, so putting this together, I'm going to use my wet glue. And we are going to glue these sides. Make sure your sides are really square because it's important on a box like this for them to be really square. And before I do the other side, I'm going to grab my 3/4 inch punch. And on the end here, I am going to just punch a little notch. This really helps to be able to open the box easier. And then we're going to glue our other side. like that. And I'm going to grab my candy and just go ahead and put it in there. But like I said, you can use whatever candy you like. These just are so cute, these little minis. I'm going to put those in there. The Twix are a little bit narrower, so we have a little bit more room in here. So I don't know if you can no, you can't fit another one in there. That's good. All right, now the top part here, we are going to glue, and I'm going to put it on this side. And I have a little tip for you for this, because you don't want this to be too tight, but you want it to be a hair looser. So I don't put it all the way to the score mark. I leave maybe 1/8 of an inch, and it actually will fit really nice if you just leave a little bit of extra room there. I don't know if you can see about how much room I left there, maybe 1/8 inch or so, maybe not even 1/8, maybe 1/16. And then you're going to just slide this in here, and it's going to fit tight, so you may have to maneuver just a little bit. But I like that it doesn't fall. And then we're going to mat it, so I'm going to take this matted piece. You can use your tear and tape or your seal for this as well. But you know I'm addicted to this glue now. And we're just going to fold that over. And it makes a really quick matting for the whole box. Okay, now the fun part begins. We're going to take our sentiment, and I am going to go ahead, I'm going to banner the end of it, because bannering the end reminds me of like birthday parties, or so on stuff that are birthday, I like to banner the end. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's go ahead and do that. It really is an easy box to make. And it is not quick and easy, but it's pretty easy. So that's going to go in the center. I'm going to grab one of my other little guys here that I colored. I'm popping them up with some dimensionals. So I'm going to grab maybe a couple of these ends here. I'm going to pop one up. I like to do it kind of a little wonky. All right, let's do these two for the other one. And we'll put him going this way. And then we're going to add our little stars. And the easiest way to add these stars for me, or not stars, the hearts, is just to use a little bit of glue. And let's put this on first. That on here, and I just put a drop of glue, and then pick up these with my take your pick tool. It's easier than trying to put glue on the hearts. Okay, I don't want them straight. I want them a little. Okay, then we're going to do a couple down here, or up here. They're so stinking cute, y'all. Oh my gosh, these things, this stamp set is so adorable. I'm going to do one down here. And I think I'm going to do one up at the top. Should I do? No, I got 5 on there. I like to do uneven numbers. So we're going to leave that, and we're going to get our little jewels here. These are the 20, 24, 26 in color shimmer gems. And we are going to use these. Let's put that glue back in its stand. When you're not using your glue, it's a good idea to keep it in the stand. And then we are going to grab, let's grab these. I did the pretty in pink on the other one, but I'm going to do these Petunia Pop ones since we have them. Put one down there. Do a couple here. There are larger, I'm going to put one up here. There are larger ones, I'm going to use a larger one too on this spot right here. I think that's enough. Yeah. So that is it, y'all. Aren't they so stinking cute? Maybe I should have used the pink. It might have showed up a little bit better. In the video, you can't see it as well, but you can see it in person. They're so stinking cute. So here's the other box right here. So aren't they so cute? I love these little hamsters. They're so stinking adorable. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. The inspiration sheet will be there with all the measurements. And here's my May host code. If you place an order, I'd appreciate you using the host code. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.